What if I told you a global superpower just backed down from a military threat and got a deal that lasts forever? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how President Donald Trump pivoted from threatening tariffs to securing a framework deal on Greenland, and why this Arctic chess move changes everything. The headline? Denmark is now open to talks on the Golden Dome missile shield. But here's the twist. This deal was born from a threat of war. Meet Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen. On Thursday, she welcomed what she called President Trump's Greenland pivot. For years, Trump advocated for control of the self-governing Danish territory and refused to rule out military force. That threat hung over the Arctic like a dark cloud. But then something changed at the World Economic Forum in Davos. Trump met with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte. And the result? A seismic shift. The U.S. president announced he had secured a framework deal. And when asked how long it would last, he said one word: forever. But here's what nobody's talking about. This deal isn't just about Greenland. It's about the Golden Dome. Rolled out in May last year, Trump's visionary multi-billion-dollar initiative is designed to shield the U.S. from all missile attacks. It's often compared to Israel's Iron Dome. And now, Denmark says it's prepared to hold talks. Prime Minister Frederiksen stated it was good and natural that Arctic security was discussed. She said, and I quote, "We can negotiate on everything political, security, investments, economy, but we cannot negotiate on our sovereignty." The Kingdom of Denmark wishes to engage in constructive dialogue on the Golden Dome, provided it's done with respect for territorial integrity. And then, something shocking happened. Just before his CNBC interview, Trump posted on Truth Social. He said he would no longer be imposing tariffs against 8 European countries. These were punishing tariffs set to start February 1st at 10%, rising to 25% in June. The targets? Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, the Netherlands, Norway, Sweden, and the UK. European leaders like France's Emmanuel Macron called the threats fundamentally unacceptable. Britain's Keir Starmer said the move was completely wrong, but with a single post, the threat vanished. Stock markets rose immediately. Further gains were expected globally. Here's the part that will blow your mind. The deal includes U.S. access to mineral rights in Greenland, and not just for America, for its European allies too. Trump told CNBC, "They're going to be involved in the Golden Dome, and they're going to be involved in mineral rights, and so are we." So, from the brink of a trade war and military confrontation, we now have a framework for cooperation. But why is Greenland so strategically important? Positioned between the U.S. and Russia, it's the key to the Arctic, a region rich in resources and growing in military significance. This is a classic Trump negotiation, maximum pressure followed by a deal. Some see this as a climb down, a president backing off an extreme position. Others see a masterstroke, securing strategic assets without firing a shot. The implications are massive: a new missile defense shield in the Arctic, shared mineral wealth, a recalibrated relationship between the U.S. and Europe. But the controversy remains. Is this a partnership built on mutual respect, or was it coerced by the threat of economic pain? The unanswered question is simple: what does forever really mean in a deal brokered under the shadow of tariffs? Do you think this is a win for diplomacy, or a victory for coercion? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more on global power shifts that affect us all.